is on the board first. Lionel Ellison, the senior from New Orleans. And started off his career at Northwestern State in Natchitoches, Louisiana, where he was a Southland Conference champion in the high jump. Shot missed underneath, and a rebound. Out to Deion Rogers, another great story of this week. Over to Rogers on the far side, the senior. Games of 19, 18, and 22. Niles Smith left alone, three ball, in and out. And a rebound for Brandon Trotter. He's a guy that can light it up from anywhere. And this is a William Penn team that is number one in the NAIA in scoring. 93 points per game. Three ball from Charles Knowles won't go, and a rebound for Niles Smith. Senior out of Brooklyn, New York, transferred to Texas Wesleyan from Ball State University. Out of the MAC in Muncie, Indiana. Now to Nigel Young, squaring up with Torrin Jones. Backing him down to the basket. Left hand won't go, tip in won't go. Rebound from Kevin Smith. It's an almost 100% William Penn crowd here in Kansas City. A few Rams supporters behind the Texas Wesleyan bench, but a whole lot of Statesmen. Now stripped, Niles Smith almost with a great defensive play, comes out with a second one. And Jeremy Crane comes away with a steal. Niles Smith picked off two down there, and now pass was kicked and gone out of bounds. Brennan Shingleton, the head coach of the Rams in his 5th season. Out to the top, Deion Rogers. Rogers dribbling on Lionel Ellison. Just underway here in semifinal game number 2. Now 6 to shoot. Smith dribbling in, crossing over, loses it to Crane as a shot clock expires, no, and a rebound for Torrin Jones, snatching it out of the air. Already with 2 rebounds in this one. Ellison dribbles in, is stripped. 2-on-1 break going the other way, now 3-on-1. Smith finger rolls it in, and he's tied up at 2. Now almost another turnover, back to Jones, hesitates, goes up, no foul called, back to the Rams. Nigel Young dribbling in, switches to his right hand, no. And a rebound grab by Brandon Trotter. 2-2 here early, low scoring for this William Penn team. Torrin Jones, a little bit off, and a rebound for Niles Smith, who's been all over the place early. 2 points and 3 rebounds. Rogers, way strong. And a rebound for Kevin Smith. Ellison back to Smith, he'll pull the trigger, got it. Kevin Smith drains a 3, and a timeout taken by Texas Wesleyan. A 30-second timeout. The William Penn fans are loving it. As Kevin Smith hits the first 3-pointer of this game, and it's a 5-2 William Penn lead. You give him enough space, as Deion Rogers did there, and he'll make you pay. Smith has had a couple of big games here in Kansas City, with 15 on Saturday against Langston. And this William Penn team trailed for a lot of the game and came back to win down the stretch. And for a while, it didn't look like they were going to be able to come back and win it. But the Statesmen fought back behind a predominantly Statesman crowd again, as they've been making the trek down here from Oskaloosa, Iowa. And carried it home in half number 2, trailing early. Also trailing at the break by 9. And they don't want to do that here tonight and have to play from behind again. Here's Rogers, yet to score yet. Team's leading scorer at 20 a game off the back iron, and a rebound for Lionel Ellison. Team's leader in assists at 4.6 a game, and Ellison travels. And Ryan Harris will inbound at Niall Smith. Harris, the junior out of Randolph, New Jersey, and he has been on a scoring tear. Games of at least 16 in his last 6, and a block called underneath. He called on William Penn and Charles Knowles. So he picks up the Statesman's first foul. That'll put Ryan Harris to the free throw line. And they will say it instead, as the official turns to us and says, my bad on the pass. So that'll be on the baseline and on the floor. Here's Harris, not afraid to shoot it from 3, to say the least. Here he goes, pulling the trigger. No. Rebound almost grabbed by Sean Ross, but Torrin Jones takes it away. 6'9" senior out of Chandler, Arizona. Now a deep 3, and off the mark from Kevin Smith. William Penn loves to run it, and they're a momentum team. They get 1 to go, they're going to start firing on all cylinders. 93 points per game and 33 wins. Ross over Torrin Jones, way up. Texas Wesleyan struggling early, now 1 of 11 from the field. Jones right-handed in.